Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Sunday, the 25th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day outside, weather-wise. Gorgeous, sunny, warm, a little windy, but not bad at all. Got up this morning, got a few things taken care of. Just the stress of dealing with Clyde, the poor dog, that held on till its owners got home last night, but it weighed on me a lot. Like, it's given me a lot of stress, tension, aches and pains. My body acts up a lot with that when I'm under stress, which just sucks, but it is what it is. So I went ahead, was able to get some decent sleep. I went to bed pretty early, actually. Got up, got a few things done around the house here, nothing major. Ended up getting Karen up. We decided we was going to go to the beach down here. I was actually going to head down to Play Linda. It's the nude beach on the south side, but you go to the north beach on the south side of the National Seashore. It's kind of weird things. On the New Smyrna Beach, you go to the south beach on the north side of the National Seashore. So it's kind of a weird the way it is. They're the two beaches that would come in contact each other, but they're miles apart on an uninhabited beach area there. So went ahead, headed down there. It's, I don't know, 40-minute drive or so, something like that. And we headed down that way. I did not take the canopy because I don't know what the walking was like to get there and stuff, how far it is away and carrying stuff and whatnot. And virtually every time we ever go to this beach, it's always so windy we never get the canopy set up. And on our side of the beach anyway, per se, the sand is so deep and so soft, like nothing anchors in, stuff wants to blow away, and I've just never had good luck with it. So thought, to hell with it, we'll just go ahead and basically just we'll take a bunch of sunscreen, we won't plan on being that long anyway, and just chill out there and see how it goes. So everybody I talked to before said this thing never fills up with parking. The parking lot's huge. It's probably 3 times the size of the parking lot as the north side beach has. So I was like, okay, I think it's a Buffoon, I think it's what it's called. But I was like, no big deal. We get there, parking lot's full. I'm like, holy crap. Which on the north side we usually go, it is a mile and a half to the next campsite, next parking lot. And down here on this side, the Play Linda side, it's not even a half mile. Like, it's super close. It's awesome. It's right there. So I told Karen, I said, hey, pop the stuff out, set her down with the chairs, a couple drinks, whatever, her little bag of stuff she wanted. I drove down to the next parking spot. Like I said, less than a half mile away. Dropped the car off, walked back, and as I was heading back, like, I didn't make it very far. I think I made it back a little ways. My flip-flop blew apart. Like, the whole thing fell apart. I've had them for a while. I'm not a big fan of them. I need to just go buy some good flip-flops, and I'm not a big fan of these things. And I was like, holy crap. And it was like that part I would not stay on. It was like the back side fell off, and like it wouldn't stay on for nothing. Goes from the toe over to the right side of the foot. And I was trying to hold my toe around the toe piece. Wouldn't stay on. I was like, this sucks. So I went back to the car. Basically looking for like duct tape, didn't have any duct tape, didn't have anything, stuff. I'm like, God, this sucks. I should have something in this car that can work. And realized I had an extra mask, a COVID mask, that I basically wrapped around the back bottom of my heel, my flip flop, over my foot, and then back around the other side of the heel. So I made basically like a sling for my flip flop over my foot, which is so dumb. But headed back, and then I took off walking again and stuff. In the process of looking for something to find to use, I apparently dropped my phone because I realized, luckily I had my headphones on because I wouldn't have known it otherwise, listening to a podcast. I got it from the car and it started, beeped out. I'm like, where the hell? I'm like, so I went to grab my phone to turn it back on. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have my phone. So I went back to the car, had to get my phone. So I made like 2 trips back to the car, one for busted flip flop, one for lost phone. Got it all. Finally headed back to the beach. Got there and stuff, carried the stuff in, got set up. We didn't go real far down the beach because why? It doesn't really matter that much. Spoke to a couple not far off the beach at all about their sunshade they have, kind of thing and stuff, and they said, hey, kind of give me some tips on how to set it up, how to use it, because the one I had like that never worked for shit. So went ahead. I think part of the parts I had like the cheapest, like bottom end, low end grade version of it. So I don't think I had big enough sandbags to hold down a whole bunch of other things, issues that come with it. So went ahead, went over, found a spot, got our lounger set up. I took those new teak loungers that I bought her. We finally got a chance to use those out. Set up on the sand, and it's more like New Smyrna beach sand. It's not the Buffoon beach. It's awesome sand. Like, it's normal sand. I think you could drive a car on it. Like, it's literally that nice. The Buffoon north side right there with the other beach, and I wouldn't take a four-wheel drive tractor in the sand. It's awful. Like, it's ATV only type thing, and it has to be the baloney tires and stuff. Like, you would never attempt to drive a car on it. It's just awful. It's so soft and so hard to anchor anything in. This stuff you could have anchored in a canopy Didn't know that. This is the first time here at this one. So we hung out there a little bit. Went ahead. Of course, I stripped down like I am and similar stuff. Karen lays around for a while and decided she finally wanted to, after a while, to give it a shot. I went and swam for. I didn't actually swim. Went down and got wet. The tide's always a little bit iffy there and stuff and whatnot. So I went ahead and chilled out there for a while. Came back out. We just hung out and just laid back in the chase loungers, and it feels weird to kind of like lay down. Normally I'm sitting up in a chair at a beach, and this chase lounge, like, I dozed off a couple times. I think I actually like lost consciousness in the process, which felt great. Just relaxing, just beautiful day. Karen did end up getting nude, which first time she's ever done it, which super proud of her on that one. So I was super excited. She did basically, everything was fine, no big deal. She had that little bit of nervousness and that whole thing the first time you're getting nude on a beach. So kind of laughed, talked about it. We were there hour and a half-ish or so probably, which is a lot for us to be out in the sun without a canopy, especially with her. I sprayed her down with sunscreen all over, got her covered up good. Went ahead, basically headed back out. So I carried the stuff back up to the road where the insurance parking lot is with Karen, and then basically I said, instead of walking just the blacktop down to the car, I was going to go back down and walk the beach because my flip-flop was still barely holding together. I just walked barefoot down the beach, not the blacktop. It's too hot for that. So headed back down, walked on the beach, basically the next little walkover, little boardwalk looking thing. Crossed over, got the car, went back and got her. Everything was great. Had a great time. Chatted on the way back. Everything was cool. Realized I got sunburnt. She did pretty good. She sprayed me down. I don't know why I didn't spray myself down the front. I was spraying the back, but I didn't. And she like missed my whole right like hip, like from where my shorts would normally be, like where my running shorts would be, from the white like the waistline down to where my legs come back in, normally sticking on my shorts. It got burnt bad. Like it's real bad. So not the best day for me, but it is what it is. So we got back home. We chilled out a little bit. Basically didn't really have any major plans. I got in the shower. I got washed off. Got the beach washed off me. Got the basically salt water washed off me. Got dressed to go for my run. She went for her walk. I went for my run. I went with the walk with her, and then I got back. Went on my run. Got back. Got showered. Got cleaned up. Chilled out in the house for a little bit. It's kind of being lazy. Ended up having some like chips and salsa and some chips and dip for dinner. Just making it total fucking lazy ass, like just junk food weekend. Awful diet, but who cares? We had a good time with it. So ended up watching some Netflix and stuff, just hanging out there. I ended up laying down on the couch with her, dozed off in the process again, kind of in and out. She got up, she started doing some laundry. I just kind of laid there. I just kind of dozed in and out of like consciousness. It was a weird, I think again, the whole Clyde thing just took so much out of me that I was finally just taking this day to kind of like just full on just pass in and out. And I always seem to do, like I can try and nap like during the week, and she's not around, I just can't nap. I nap with her here, I'm out like unconscious. When I have my wife near me, I'm like, I get so much better rest than I do when I'm by myself trying to nap. It's like I can't ever get a nap in that's worth a damn when I'm alone, but it is what it is. So, but we chilled out. Basically, she headed back in the bedroom for a while, just kind of folding up clothes and stuff. I went in and helped her fold those clothes, hang the clothes up. And normally I'd come outside and have myself a cigar. I just said the hell with it. Didn't even go outside, didn't have a cigar, did nothing. We just watched some more TV together and basically ended up wrapping it up to make it a very early night for me, which I normally, if I fall asleep that late in the afternoon, I won't sleep right away, but I went down quick. Like I fell asleep. I didn't stay asleep greatly, but I fell asleep almost instantly. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.